Hey guys, it's Jason, and I just wanted to take a few minutes today to share a little bit about my past and my background because I've been seeing a lot of inspiring things online lately, and a lot of people are going through challenging times, and so I just wanted to share a little bit about my past and let you guys know that you're not alone. Um, some of you may know, but when I was in high school, I was really heavily involved with drugs and, just not headed in a very good direction. And so when I graduated high school, I started taking some classes and somehow I found it within myself to, pull my head out of that rut. And so I chose a career path that I felt like would be a good way for me to maintain some focus and really focus on starting a career and getting away from the terrible things that I was doing to my body. And so, luckily I chose a career path that allowed me to meet my wife. And, a year later, I was able to marry my best friend. And it was an amazing time. And so, at the time I was 25 and our whole lives were in front of us. And then, 2 months after we got married, on September 11th, I got the phone call that nobody ever wants to receive. And that phone call was to inform me that my mom had passed away. And she was 49, man. And she was one of my best friends. I mean, I leaned on her heavily my entire childhood, like most sons do. And she was my everything for a while. And so, it just crushed me. And so, I became very depressed. I started drinking heavily, and I just really wanted to cover up the pain with alcohol. And, luckily, I didn't go back down the drug abuse path, but alcohol is not a good thing to abuse either. And so, I started drinking heavily, and was working night shift at the time, and I would get off work and go straight to the golf course and binge drink until it was time to go to bed and do it all over again the next day. And started eating fast food and gaining a bunch of weight. And, it just, it really was a vicious cycle. And so it was just making my depression worse and worse day by day because I was, doing it to myself. And I knew that I was going to have to find it within myself to get out of this rut. And luckily, I had a good support system around me. My wife is an amazing person and my absolute best friend, and she was there to lean on, but I had to make the decision myself. And so, it's a very extremely difficult thing to deal with for anyone. But, just know whatever struggle you're going through, just know that there's always an answer. Reach out and contact with people and connect with people and let them know you need help. I did that, and I reached out to some friends and family and just really tried my best to clear the air. And so once I was able to break that cycle, I was really able to get back on track with my life and get to where I am today. And now I feel great, and I'm very excited about my future with my wife and family. And I have a lot of positive things in my life now, and I'm very fortunate to be where I'm at. But I've been there. It's not an easy thing to deal with. Losing a parent is something everyone's going to have to deal with at some point. And I just want you to know that you're not alone. If you've had a loss or you're going through a really tough time or a challenging time in your life, just know that there are people that care about you, and you truly are loved. Don't hold those things inside. Don't become a victim of your own mind. There's always options. So reach out and let someone know you need help, or talk about it. And that's what I wanted to do today. And if my story inspires one person or helps one person, allow them to know that they're not alone, it's worth my time. So thank you guys for listening. And again, reach out if you need help, and if you ever need to talk, let me know. I'm happy to help. And again, thanks for listening. You guys have a wonderful day, man.